Mazal Tov to all on Ashkelon's 70th anniversary. My name is Selwyn Lurie, born in Durban, South Africa, 97 years ago. During World War II, I served as a combat fighter pilot against the Germans in North Africa and later against the Japanese in Burma. While I was away during the war, the South African Jewish Appeal collected large sums of money for the rehabilitation of the victims of Nazism in the war. The new government of Israel suggested to the Appeal to utilize these funds for the construction of housing in the new state to accommodate these victims. In collaboration with the government, the Appeal then decided to establish Israel's first decentralized, scientifically planned garden city adjoining the old Arab city of Migdal Ashkelon. They appointed eminent South African town planners, Roy Kentorowicz and Norman Hansen, to prepare the master plan. In actual fact, I dealt mostly with Roy. The master plan provided for 5 neighborhood units, Afrida being the first to be constructed as a model for the others. The plan also provides for a downtown and city centre, hospital and antiquities area, and a large development along the foreshore. The first building to be erected on the foreshore was the Dagon Hotel, where my wife Barbara and I first lived for 3 months when we moved to Ashkelon. We then moved to our permanent home in Afrida at Rehov Johannesburg Sheva. The master plan also provided for a heavy industrial area well away from the neighborhood units. The first phase of development was headed by Max Spitz, when all the major works and housing, including the Afrida shopping centre, were constructed. The second phase was headed by Henry Zonneveld, when the project was first inhabited. The success of this period was entirely in the social field, welding together a reasonably happy and settled community. Unfortunately, this was achieved at enormous cost with no control over the financial position, which almost jeopardized the entire project. I was then appointed to head the third and last phase from 1955 to 1958 to rectify the financial crisis. We were faced with a huge challenge. Finally, not only was this crisis overcome, but we managed to double the capital development without further funds from South Africa by increasing income from restructured investments of the project. We also managed to revert technically to adherence to the master plan. My last task was, as a member of the 3-man government committee, to physically transfer to the government of Israel the Ashkelon project as a gift from South African Jewry. This was achieved in 3 months. I would like to pay tribute to my wife Barbara, who gave me so much support in this huge challenge with which I was faced in Ashkelon. Barbara accompanied me in visiting President Ben-Zvi and his wife, and I had several meetings with Prime Minister Ben-Gurion and Minister of Labour Golda Meir, who subsequently changed her name to Golda Meir when she was appointed Foreign Minister, all of whom were very appreciative of South African Jewry's contribution to the State of Israel. Again, Mazal Tov to you all on Ashkelon's 70th anniversary. It was indeed a privilege to be part of this wonderful city. Shalom and best wishes.